Alright, we're recording. Here we are. Hey, it's Mudball Mike. This is the Mudball News, Tuesday, April 29th, 11:52 p.m. So we're approaching midnight. Then it'll turn into Wednesday. Right now it's Tuesday. This is the Mudball News. Affiliate disclosure. I'll probably be talking about affiliate programs or programs that I'm an affiliate for. In fact, I know I will. So, and I'll enclose some links in the description below. So if you're not watching this on YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube and check the description below, and you'll find the links to anything I'm talking about here tonight. I'll add all these when I upload the video. So the disclosure is that if you purchase anything, if you make a purchase from any of the links, I could earn a commission at no extra cost to you. It just helps me run everything that I'm doing. And that's what this is what everybody's doing. So digital products, affiliate products, just making commissions. At this point, it's just like, which ones do you want to use or go with? What systems do you want to use? Email. Do you want to use an autoresponder? Do you want to use a traditional one? A mainstream one? Let's say a popular one like Aweber or GetResponse. So, are you doing email marketing? Do you think you need to do email marketing? What's your preference? You can't really you could use just a regular account and just email, gather contacts and just email them personally rather than do bulk mailing. But if your list is big enough, you wouldn't be able to do that. But if you were just going to focus more on a small group, depending on what you're selling, what services you have, if you were going to do some kind of thing with a small group of people, you actually could just use like a Gmail address and just add the people as a contact and then individually talk to them personally through the email. And the personal emails are way better anyways than like a bulk email that just goes out like a generic one to everybody. People would rather have that personal connection. But like I said, if your list is too big, you wouldn't be able to do that. So those are a couple things to think about. Last night I made, let's say, a psychedelic rock album. That's what we're looking at on Mudball Records. It's called Table of the Sonic Wizard. And I sit at the table and make music. So the Sonic Wizard is me, and it says Mudball Mike down there. This is the first recording that I did under the name Mudball Mike. Usually I use like a Nexus. When I was making tapes, I had a whole bunch of different aliases or whatever you want to call them for making music. I did tapes under titles like Seven Against Thebes, Orpheus. I can't remember all of them, but I would make up names or use, things that I'd heard of. So we got Table of the Sonic Wizard by Mudball Mike. If you go to aspect.bandcamp.com, you'll find this and all my other releases. Right now I've got 32 releases on there. You can find stuff by me and by Aspect. Aspect is a band. It was a jam band, like a improvisational band that me and Justin Frederick and friends did up in Boardman for a while. We made a bunch of CDs, so I have a couple of them on here so you can check them out. Some of the real good ones. They're all pretty cool. There's one called the Rabbit Dance that I should put up here. It's really awesome. If I do that, I'll tell you. I need to find it first. The Rabbit Dance. Table of the Sonic Wizard. Here's what I did last night. I took pictures of my guitar and my thingamajig. I have a thingamajig that connects USB to my computer that then I can plug the guitar into it. It's actually called thingamajig. It works really well. Then I have a Mooer effects interface and drums. So that's what I was using at the table last night. I had those two devices plugged into my laptop, plugged in my guitar, and made up 5 songs. I made this whole album in one night. It was last night. From about 7 or 8 o'clock till about 1:18 a.m. That's how long the whole process took. I did nothing else during that process. First I recorded the guitar and drums, 5 tracks. And then I put away the equipment that I was using. And then I used Audacity to finish the work. And then there's a website called Free Sounds, where if you need sounds for music or whatever you're doing, videos, you can go to this freesounds.org. And but what you want to do is search for Creative Commons 0, because that's like public domain. You can do whatever you want with it. So I only look for that when I go to that website, because I don't want to, be tied to somebody for anything. It's just like I just need what I need. So anyways, I need something with no strings attached. Just give me what I'm looking for. Anyways, what I needed last night was 2 vocals. I had 2 songs that needed vocals, and I'm not a good singer. I mean, I'll sing if I have to, but I'm really not a good singer. So what I needed was vocal performances for 2 songs. So I found this Blondie, person named Blondie. I think it was Blondie 1159, and she had 2 lyrics that worked really well. They were, songs that she did, and she made them available free. So here's what we got. This is the April Rain with Blondie 1159. So that's the first one. And then the second one is called That's Not Normal, Man. I used some samples. I think it's called Dooster Who. This dude that on that same website where you get the sounds. Dooster Who, I think is what it says, is the name of the dude. But he has all this like spoken word stuff, so I used a little bit of the spoken word stuff. And one of the things he says, you can barely hear it in there, but he says, "That's not normal, man." So I blended that with guitar and some synthesizer and some other stuff. Then we got Dazed on the White Tile Bathroom Floor, is song number 3. And that is like an instrumental, but I got my guitar sounding really weird. So it was kind of like I had double effects going, like I can't even explain how I was doing it, but the sound coming out was really weird, and it had like this weird feedback to it and stuff. And I did like a instrumental, so you'll hear just this weird feedback and stuff with this like instrumental piece. That's what Dazed, and it reminded me of somebody like laying passed out, drunk, or on drugs or something, like laying there on the bathroom floor, the white tile with the bright lights, not knowing what to do. They can't move, they're just there, but they see everything, and that's kind of what it sounded like. So that's where that title came from. Then we got the King of Cool. This was another one by Blondie 1159. She did her lyrics, her singing. And I did the guitar and drums. Well, the drums are just a machine. So, and then the last one, I did a blues. I started just jamming some blues licks on the guitar. So then I found a drum beat on that interface that I have, the Moor, and made this drum beat. I looked for a blues drum beat, and then I just started jamming like blues licks to that blues track. Well, then, so the name of this song is Paranormal Bar Blues, and that for a couple different reasons, but one of the reasons and why I use the word paranormal, I thought it would be a good idea to have like people at a bar, like sounds of noise of people and glasses and stuff like that, like in the background for that blues guitar track. I just wanted something in the background, so that's what I was thinking. Well, I found a thing and put it in there, but it was short, so I needed a longer one. So I left that one there. Then I put another one in, the same thing, but then I used this effect to stretch it out. Well, when I did that, it sounded really like freaky, like Twilight Zone freaky. You'll hear it if you play this track. So first you just hear people like in the background, like at a bar or something, and you're hearing the guitar licks and the drums, blues based, and then as the song progresses, then that weird sound starts coming out where I stretch the people out, and you'll hear it. So that it really, the name fits because it's real paranormal sounding. And then, think of a bar, paranormal bar blues. But then you can take bar another way, like musical, because, people would do like what's called the 12 bar blues or something like that. So that kind of title wordplay there a little bit. This is some Mudball news, April 30th, 12:05 a.m. We have moved into Wednesday as we're recording. We're looking at aspect.bandcamp.com right now. This is the table of the Sonic Wizard that we see. You can go here and listen to this, stream it for free, along with all my other stuff. Complete discography of 32 releases. That's my 32nd release right there. I've made more music than that. It's not all up here. But some of it you'll never find. I've got my water and my coffee. And we're going on to the next topic. How many topics will there be? Talking about email. Let me show you this. This is my Buildabiz website. This here, so you get all this stuff with Buildabiz, first of all. Tons of stuff. Everything you need, and it's cheap. I think it's $15 a month or 14, something like that. It's dirt cheap for everything you're going to get here. This is just one of the things. You can get a blog if you want to set up a blog. You get an autoresponder. You can host pictures. You can make banners. It's unbelievable. So anyways, this here, what we're looking at, is called a programs page that you can make on if you have Buildabiz. So this is my programs page. And what I can do is put whatever I want So you don't have to know like how to make a website. So let's say you need a website to advertise something. I don't know what it is. I don't know you, so I don't know what you're doing. But pretend that you're doing the OLSP system, which is what I'm doing. That's one of the top things. So what you do is you'll fill out a form. There's a little form in the back end of this, and you just put the title, like in this case the OLSP system. You put a description. You can put whatever description you want about the product in there. Then you copy the link in the next line, and the form tells you what to put in each line. So then you'll find your affiliate link, or like in my case with the OLSP system, I put in what's called the mega link. So there's a magic link and a mega link, and they both do different things. If you're using the magic link, you're going to do what's supposed to happen in most programs, where you're going to collect leads too. If you just use the mega link, basically they collect the lead, but everything's coded to you. So here's what happens. If you just do the mega link one, they handle everything. They're going to be sending emails to the people that have interest and, following up with them. They do all the training. And the way this system's set up anyways, they do pretty much a lot for you. I'm going to show you inside that in a minute here. And like everything you get just for so little price. And they have tons of stuff. You just buy modules as you need them. That's how it works. And you can start working with the Megalink $7. You can get started. It's dirt cheap. I specialize in cheap affiliate programs, free advertising, cheap advertising. I've been working with this stuff for a long time. So since we're talking about OLSP, we're going to go look at that real quick. I need to wrap this up because this video is going to be too long. So look what I got. This is my inside the back office of my OLSP system. And okay, so what I've bought from these people are the Mega Link and the Magic Link, and I believe each one was like $7. So I've spent maybe $14 here. It's been a while since I bought those, so don't quote me on that price. But I mean, look at all this stuff. So here's how to get started with OLSP. This, you get all this for what I paid. Like when you get these things, other things come with them. So all of my products, these are my products. I have all these. How to get started with OLSP. And you would access the product right there. So when you first start this system, you'll go through that training module and learn what all you can do here. And then if you ever need a refresher or want to go back or think you missed something, you can go back and access it right here in your dashboard. So then we got the Mega Link. That's what I was just telling you about. So when somebody over here, when somebody clicks this, they'll go through my Mega Link system, and then OLSP takes it from there. And then I can earn commissions if anybody like buys the $7 product or one of the higher ones, or whatever. But I'm providing a good service because as you can see, we'll go back again. You get all this stuff, so you're going to get all this training. It's not like you're just spending $7 for nothing. You're getting all this stuff. Look at this. So then here's the list building and magic link. That's the other one I told you about. If you use this one, which I bought that too, you can list build with this one. Build your own list. Then down here we got Facebook 101. So they give you Facebook training. This is Facebook marketing training. Facebook 101. Comment Dominator Pro. Here's the OLSP user guide. We got Traffic Challenge Fast Start. We got Megalink Fast Start Pack. We got the Super Affiliate Secrets. I'm telling you, I've only paid for 2 things, and I've got all this stuff. 500 reels that you can use. 2,000 Facebook posts. Here's a 24-hour challenge. What else we got? And then we got free list building training. So look, I got all that just for a couple small purchases. This is all high quality stuff. This is a high quality website. The training is awesome. Let's go back to Buildabiz. So, yeah, you can get a Buildabiz account, get an autoresponder, get a blog, get pages like this. How would you like to make more commissions using a page like this? And see, it's branded. I have my picture on there, my name. So this is a branded page. Click here to promote from 1 to 20 ads on your personal page. So like if somebody clicks that, it goes to my Buildabiz link. And then if we look down, the next thing I put in here was World Profit. Get over 500,000 free advertising credits. Limited time, no cost offer. 500,000 traffic credits for any website. Free, no strings attached. So this World Profit, they own a whole bunch of different advertising sites, so that's how they're able to do that. You can join World Profit for free as an associate, and you can join all those sites for free. And once you get inside World Profit, and then they'll give you so many credits, like at each website, which will total up to 500,000. And then you can use those to advertise whatever you want. And then there's a whole bunch more stuff in there too. What I did with this link here is something specific though. So I took the affiliate link for this, and I put it inside Leads Leap and made a tracking link in there. But then what I did is added a pop-up email box collector, and I made a World Profit list on there. So when somebody goes, so they don't just go directly to this page. They will go to the page, but it's behind a tracking link from Leads Leap. And then if they move the mouse, I think is how it works. If they move the mouse towards the top, then this box pops up where they can enter some information, and then I'd get them on a list inside Leads Leap. So that's what I did with that one. But we're giving away, you want to be giving away things. So this way I can give away 500,000 free advertising credits because I'm providing this link. Alright. Then we got Buildabiz, which is what we're on. I love the program so much. I actually put a spot in here for it. That's what we're looking at right now. A page on Buildabiz. They have all the tools you need, cheap, and it works great. I mean, you can see the quality of the page we're on here. Just look at it. This is a high quality website. Then next we got submit ads for free. First of all, what are we giving away here? We're giving away a forever free text ad that never requires credits. So you just sign up for this program for free. You're going to get a free forever text ad. So you can advertise whatever you want, and it's just always going to be there. And you can change that whenever you want to, I believe. Anything like that, you can usually update if you need to. But this site has much more than that. because they have like a co-op and stuff on there too. Once you go in there, you won't believe the amount of different ads that you can place in here for free. So just definitely go check this out. Then we got Super Hot Op. This is a follow the golden fox. 5 levels of upgrades to give everyone an opportunity. So I do have an upgrade in that. I think you can join it free too, though. They have a free level. I took the level right above that. It's just like, I think $3.99 a month or something. But you get this smart ad rotator, and you can put 3 ads in, and they have special effects. It's a good deal, and you'll get a lot of advertising to market whatever you want to market on there. So that's what I have on here. I adjusted some of this tonight. I was working on this page, so I thought I'd come and show you between the album I made last night, the psychedelic rock album that we were looking at, Table of the Sonic Wizard, and then we got the Buildabiz page, programs page. That's what this is called, the Buildabiz programs page. I'm going to put links for all this stuff underneath the video in the description on YouTube. What else? And then OLSP, you'll get all this stuff that you can use. So you're going to have it. If you just do, I don't know what you have now, but if you just get everything on this page, look at this, $7. Well, let's go with the big one first. Buildabiz, $14 a month. Okay, for the Pro. That's the Pro. That's going to give you everything. OLSP, $7 one time. One time, $7. You're in there. You're doing whatever. You're getting all this stuff. I recommend buying them both of the Mega Linky and the Magic Link. Then get started. You'll have the options, and you'll get all that stuff I showed you. World Profit. Go here. You're going to get 500,000 free advertising credits. No cost. They have upgrades there too. Some people take the upgrades, but what I did on there is I bought some stuff. You can just buy packages of advertising and stuff. Sometimes they'll give you upgrades in like the traffic programs. So I did a deal like that one time. It was a one-time buy. So there's just all kinds of options in there. And they have an ad board running on the side where you can just pop in and like type an ad whenever you want. It's like an ad stream, they call it. Usually it's on the right hand side. So then we got Buildabiz, which I've talked about many times. Get that. I mean, you're going to get like a page like this. Submit ads for free. Many ways to advertise in here. No cost. You get the forever free text ad. Down here, then you can get this. You can join it for free and I think place 1 ad. Or you can upgrade to the $3.99 and be able to place 3 of them. 3 ads. I think that's how that works. Something like that. So, and then again down here, this is just another link to the Buildabiz, to how to get this page like yourself. Get all these free tools. Click right here, or click right there.